Good afternoon. I am Tony Banout, the Executive Director of the University of Chicago Forum for Free Inquiry and Expression, and I am delighted to welcome you to this conversation on free speech and student fears. To state the obvious, these are challenging times for higher education.
Let's discuss the findings, beginning with what we learned about campus fears. Perhaps our most important discovery is that campus fears are more intense and widespread than previously known. Up to 1 in 5 college students report feeling in personal danger due to their support of Israel or the Palestinians. Jewish students are the most impacted, but so too are others heavily impacted. Specifically, 56 of all Jewish students report feeling in personal danger, closely followed by 52% of Muslim students who feel in personal danger, and 16% of students who are not Jewish and not Muslim also report feeling in personal danger in the wake of October 7. This equates to fears among 2 to 3 million current college students today.
This university has been exceptional in all of this. From its very founding, the University of Chicago defined itself as committed to academic freedom and freedom of speech. The idea was not to teach students what was known, but to challenge, to question, to explore, to disagree, and to be open to all sorts of ideas and values and arguments that were often highly controversial and problematic to others. If we as a nation did not have that set of values, we might not today, for example, have things like same-sex marriage, or we would not have had legal abortion, and all sorts of other issues, which were the product, at some time in the past, would have been regarded as obscene, absolutely absurd. No. But the openness to listening and thinking about those things became critical, both for our democracy and for our education process.
They tell us that a lot of people, when you push a little bit, like you said, well, if you push them, would they actually, change their mind about their fears? Support for political violence can be that way too. You push them just a little bit. Well, no, I don't really want to get out front. I don't want to be public. No, that's going to go further down. Well, that is another way that we can suppress without suppressing. You see, they're self-restrained because it just turns out that people really have social undesirable. It's undesirable socially for people to do that, and this is something I think we can build on.
I mean, I agree completely that it is appropriate for faculty members and committees to be educating students and faculty about the dangers and the impropriety of addressing issues in certain ways. I don't think the university should be saying, you can't do that.
Right. Do either of you have anything to ask of the other before we close? I think we.
I would just say that the work that you've done is just amazing.
Oh,
it's really just amazing. And those of you who haven't seen the 750 pages, you should take a look at it. Ways like that.
It's a great doorstop.
Well, yeah. Professor Stone, Professor Pape, thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, Tony. You were just terrific. And thank you all for being here, and those online. Jeff, really, that was just absolutely brilliant.
Yeah,
brilliant.
You're amazing.